just wish he knew. Just wish he knew. Just wish he knew.
He's transitioning in now because we're in a bit of a
wish he
pickle,
knew.
potentially. And I don't want to lose this shit. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Or Wednesday. I know what day of the week it is. Hmm?
They're taking Alpha!
Jesus. Spiky.
Hostiles on Alpha! Fuck! They took Charlie! Yeah! Yep!
Jesus.
They just took out! Hey, I'm at Alpha! Hey, I'm at Alpha! Bravo secured!
We'll remember how to use this gun. I promise. I'm not doing that bad, though. Boy, that was some nasty
Hey, I'm
shots.
at Alpha!
Mm-hmm.
We are capturing Charlie! Alpha's clear, we got it! Hostiles on Alpha! Enemy Bravo! Oh, that Charlie taken! Malako!
Heavy armor came into play a little bit, huh?
The enemy just took
Watch
Alpha!
out! Grenade! No! We just cleared Bravo! It's ours!
Taking Alpha!
We're taking out the side! I'm on your side, damn it!
Bravo! Securing Alpha!
Careful! Grenade out! That's them!
No!
They're
They're
here!
Charlie! Right! They got Bravo!
Good shit! Enemy took Charlie!
We're losing Alpha! I'm at Charlie, guys! Taking Bravo!
We took Charlie!
Mm-hmm.
Hey! They're on Alpha, yalla!
Taking Bravo! Losing Charlie!
Fucking complete weird shit was that?
Cover me.
What's that guy even doing?
Enemy taking Bravo.
Come on, dummy, turn around.
Okay, I'm on
Jesus.
Alpha.
Okay, I'll burn it!
Correct. We captured Alpha.
Enemy. I'm up. Area clear.
Bravo.
Fuck a fuck.
We're down. Fuck! They're Alpha.
Good evening.
Fuck! They're Alpha.
Good way. Oh, it's right there. I looked right at it. Ah, what's up, John? A donut. A donut. I haven't used Assassin forever, so I'm gonna give it a try. Boy, I don't like it. Like nearly as much as that SVD. I will say though, I do really like though that like it's very noticeable how much different it handles than that SVD, considering they're both the same kind of class of weapon. You know, you forget how well this game does that until you use two similar types of weapons and really notice how big of a difference there is between the two. It's not, certainly isn't awful or anything, but I don't know. I just don't like it the same way. I don't have the same love. My love is not as strong. How you doing, buddy?
I'm on Tiny. We're losing Alpha. We are capturing Charlie.
Not great.
We're losing Alpha. Damn it. Ha! Charlie is ours now. Nice job. Bravo.
Yeah. I mean, it's still very effective. Those headshots, bad. We had ourselves a crazy week of weather here. Well, not week, I guess. It was more just a day, but it was during this week. Monday night, we got absolutely crushed by a storm. We got pretty lucky, like in the exact area where I live, but not everybody was. I mean, there was a line of storms that I shit you not went from northern Illinois all the way down to near southern Illinois, and it stayed together the whole time it pushed through from Iowa through into Indiana, and it was really bad. I want to say I think like 5 confirmed tornadoes, actual sightings of physical touchdowns, you know, multiple other funnel cloud sightings, and the National Weather Service at one point relayed to WGN News that they were going to stop giving county-wide warnings and just give a big group of county warnings because they saw so much rotation on their radar that it was hard to nail down just one place. So they had to do 3 or 4 counties at a time and call for tornado warnings. Usually that'll be severe thunderstorm warning or something like that. You usually nail down a tornado warning for particular quadrant of a county. And they were going ham. I've never heard, they were just like, well, there's so much rotation, we don't even know what to do, which was kind of a bizarre thing to hear. It's not exactly what you're hoping. to hear when you're checking out, you know. So what are my chances here, Bob? Well, not great. Let's turn this EBR lit. I used it. I mean, I've used it, but I haven't really used it. Maybe the green. The OK is not the one for this map because there's so much white on this map. This yellow or this green reflex kind of gets lost in the walls. It worked out okay.
We've taken B!
Whoa. Sidestepping. Fucking kidding me. Probably that same guy. Yeah, it is. This fucking loser.
Enemy! Captured C!
Did they? Hello there. KRM, how you doing, man? So it's a good Wednesday evening. Perhaps it's evening here. I'm not sure where you'll be residing from, but it is evening in these neck of the woods. These necks of the woods. Boy, did I really hit in there? I guess I did. Not what I wanted to do. It's nice for you finding someone playing. It's always a nice treat. Yeah, I appreciate stopping in. It's one of my favorites. Always love to come back to this. Okay. Did he just walk? He didn't even see that guy when he walked in there? Like, what the hell was that? I was like, I think I might have seen somebody. Friendly guy was like in there, I don't know, asking the guy for his driver's license. Well, they were both kind of confused about it, is what it seemed like. It took a while for bad guy to shoot friendly guy as well. Jesus Christ. Come on. There's an aim over it. Last played like 2 years ago. Is there anything? Well, 2 years ago, yeah. There's definitely a few changes. Dummy. Talking to the guy, not you. A couple new maps at least. Possibly. I think 2 new maps. I think the third of the newest maps was more than 2 years ago. But 2 new maps, a handful of new guns, and a few new game modes. Also, with this latest new map that they came out with, Trainyard, they added some new visual assets with the game too. I think I got some with that grenade. Oh, almost. So, they definitely brought in some new things to the game. Nothing, groundbreaking necessarily, but certainly some things that you might notice. And visually, I would say that the textures are a bit smoother than they used to be, and that's part of me feels like some of that has to do with the latest update, which added in a lot of new textures for the new map, and for another new map that will be coming out a little later this year. We don't know exactly when that release date for the newest map, which I don't even think has a name just yet, but we have seen some pictures, some screenshots of it. It's a more jungle or green based kind of looking map, which I think is actually great because there just aren't enough of those, I don't think, in this game. And granted, it is called Sandstorm, but I think we've gotten enough sandy maps. So the next map, which if we had to make an educated guess, I would say it's probably most likely that comes. Jesus, that comes sooner rather than later. I'd say before fall. That's my guess. Or maybe at latest like Thanksgiving, which would be fall, I know, but that's Thanksgiving here being in. Oh, hi. So that gun, you're just hoping to watch. Should have seen it. That guy doesn't do anything. That guy... Oh, I blew his head up. Easter. Oh, good. At least he's getting his ass kicked now. Sneaky, sneaky. Hey, thanks, Karam. This is, well, we're playing, you know... I'm in domination right now, so the general, I think, speed is a little faster overall for, I mean, most people in this game mode than it would be in, say, push or frontline. 2015. Ballsified? Okay. Sky bathroom tissue. I misread it. I thought it said bathroom issue. Which I was going to feel bad for him if that were the case. I think people are train yarded out right now. And again, train yard being the newest map in this game now. I think people may have are kind of needing a break from it a little bit. I haven't been playing this game a ton, but I have been playing a little more as of late, and I have noticed a significant decline in interest in picking that map when map rotation selection comes up. Pretty normal, I think. You know, typically when you've had something that's brand new, you play it out, basically. You're like, all right, let's stay away from it. If the map is not like CQC based, I play like Ducking Turtle. Well, you know, everybody has their own style, and whatever works for you is what you got to go with, you know? You got to go with what you're most comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's try. I have not used the M4 in ages. We'll see if there's a reason for that. Mm-hmm. There she blows. Where's the 1x OKP? I don't have it with us.
All right, this is it.
That doesn't sound right.
Yalla, taraku.
Weird. I would have thought I would have had an option for that. You could use every gun or every weapon or any attachment you want, yada, yada, yada. And for some reason, I can't use that one. I can use this, but I want just the single. Let's see what that looks like. Probably.
They took Charlie. Great, we captured Alpha.
Ooh.
Now we're securing Bravo.
Just kind of blended right into that, huh? I didn't look there, I just didn't seize him. I done didn't see him. Oh, God. Wait, if that thing didn't make so much noise, I probably wouldn't have heard it. I like the OKP, the OPK rather is definitely one of my favorites. There are certain maps though where I can't use it because that green optic kind of blends into the surroundings. If like that last map we were on prior to this, has a lot of white, bright white walls from like sunlight hitting it, and that map particularly is a tough one for me to use that one on because it always blends into the walls. That was nice.
Okay, we took Bravo.
But I do think we'll go ahead and use the actual site here. It is an awesome site, though. Like, just the overall look of it, and how clean of a site picture it is because it's so much more open. I feel like a lot of the other pictures. So it feels like it doesn't take as much of your peripheral, you know? Feels real good.
Okay!
We got Alpha! We got it! Fuck! They took Charlie!
Sup?
Okay, reloading!
The last scooter? What's that? What's that? I hear somebody going ham, I think from up here. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Okay, we're taking Charlie now! Hey, I'm on Alpha!
We captured Charlie. Shit, we're losing Bravo.
Oh, I guess I didn't reload that weapon all the way, but I killed that guy with the last bullet in my mag. I thought I'd reloaded already.
Let me load.
I think my sprint may have canceled that. I have been playing Sandstorm. I first picked it up on PS5 when it first came out on console. And then maybe 4 or 5 months later, I got my first PC. So I've been playing it on PC almost exclusively since then. So I guess I'm trying to remember when this came out on console. I think it would have been 2021, I believe. So for a good few years now. Oh, just wanted to get up there. You know, it's funny you mentioned the first Insurgency because I actually just played that a little bit last week. I was checking out a mod for essentially it's a Delta 4 or a SOCOM mod for that game because I saw a video of that mod in practice and I was like, wait a minute, this looks like SOCOM. Checked it out. Turned out that's exactly what it was. And SOCOM, particularly SOCOM 2, was my first real get down with
Cover!
you know, like smaller team-based multiplayer stuff. I played that on PS2 to death, basically. Don't worry, I got you. Oh, we're feeling it a little bit, huh? Now we're getting the feels. It's a roll. It's technically, it isn't just yet, but it will. It's going to be cross-platform soon in an upcoming update, which is going to be interesting because it's going to be cross-play for console and PC, which I don't think is really going to work all that great unless you're playing PvE, because you're going to get absolutely slammed if you're on console trying to play PvP crossplay. But you're going to be able to do that pretty soon. It's something they've been working on for a long time too. But with all the stuff that happened with the studio going under and then being bought and having everything kind of changed up and switched, it's been a rough few years for this, couple of years particularly for this game as it transitioned into being brought out. But yeah, you're going to have that option in full fairly soon. Oh. This stream is vertical only. I do vertical streams a little more frequently than I do regular streams, primarily so I can... one of the reasons you found this today, unless you're already a subscriber, which I'm not sure, but the vertical streams go into the shorts feed, and it's way more visible to a lot of people. So it's a really good way for me to build some new viewers, you know, and hopefully some viewers that stick around for other streams. I'll do the regular shaped streams as well, but I do them a little less often now. Oh god, I wanted to go the way so I didn't kill that guy. But yeah, it's a really good way for me to build a bigger audience for streaming, as I'm still pretty new with streaming, relatively speaking, compared to how long I've had the channel, for 2 years now, and streaming for about, at least consistently, for about 3 to 4 months. But yeah, that's why I do it like this, and I do realize it's a little bit less. Oh. You don't get quite the same view. Hopefully I've centered it in a way that's still good for viewing. I can always mess around with that a little bit. Oh. There was a guy there. Yeah, I noticed when I started doing the vertical stuff, I just noticed a huge uptick in the amount of total views I'd get, the amount of subscribers I was getting off of them, and ultimately that is the idea here, is I'm trying to build some more folks who want to come in and watch this via... Shit. You bastard. Right on. Well, that's good to know that it looks good. Great spawn. Awesome spawn. Love the spawn. Absolutely love the spawn.
They're taking Charlie!
This 1.5 optic is, I think, probably my favorite overall go-to optic. I can pretty much use it anywhere with anything. I feel pretty good about it. Oh god. Pretty good right now. 30 and 15 ain't too bad. Oh! Did I get you a... I didn't get either of those guys? What the hell happened?
Enemy on Bravo! Enemy on Bravo! We're losing Charlie!
Yeah. New train yard map. I I like it overall. I think it's a good map in general. I think it's better for certain things than other things. I particularly like the side of the map that's got it's kind of in the hills with the encamped, you know, sort of, I don't want to say bunkers, but what am I looking for? Like trenches, encamped trenches. I prefer that side of the map. The actual train yard side of the map is a little too campy for my liking. What are you doing here, man? Oh, I think the server crapped out. That's happened a few times to me playing this. Yep. And we got a weird server thing going on right now. See how long this lasts. Usually when that happens, I can't move. So it's weird that I'm still moving around. And I guess it has something to do with old 236 ping box here, potentially. I don't know. Oh, fun with servers. What is that now? I got a different... You guys can't see it because it's in the top right corner, but I've got a... I'm looking at the server having a connection issue thing. And then... Okay, here we go. Yeah. I was having a hell of a game there, too. That blows. Not what I wanted. Just call it 32 and 15, you know? That was something that I really never, ever ran into. And more recently when I played it, that's happened a few times now. And I'm not sure if during, you know, all the turmoil of the last couple of years with all the stuff that's gone down, if they've had to cut back on some of their server capacity. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. What are my thoughts on the snipers? In general, yeah, I love them too. I like the new ones too quite a bit. In fact, we'll go ahead and we'll use one of them new babies. Use that tack. Yeah, big fan. And you know, sometimes it's also nice to just pull out a 50 cal and just roast some people into oblivion. You're typically not going to have your best game doing that, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Well, this server is like almost totally seating, so I wonder if the whole system just went down for them and then came back up.
Move!
I like snipe, generally speaking. I mean, in any first-person shooting game, I enjoy sniping. My favorite gun in this game is the SVD, so it's not quite sniping a sniper, but it is a marksman rifle, and I think for your bang for your buck, especially in like domination, where you can use whatever you want, it's really hard to go wrong with that thing. It's basically a one-shot kill no matter what. But yeah, I like to snipe.
Capturing Bravo now! Okay, we took Bravo! It's clear! We cleared it!
It's really awesome that you asked me that, right? Right as we got ready to do that. That's called good timing, and I gotta thank you for that.
Hey, they're taking Alpha!
They just took...
Oh, I thought there might be somebody close, and I was right. Close range MG3 Live, and that thing is just fun to listen to, isn't it?
I'm a Charlie, guys!
I wish maybe not the MG3 because it's just too big, realistically speaking, but I wish there was like a some of the the heavier MGs had like an option for a, a hand grip that was side mounted. That's one thing I wish this game would do that they just don't seem to have done for quite a while. Is more when they do updates with new content. They've got new guns fairly frequently now, but they do not add new attachments. The new attachments have just not been a thing that have come out of the game, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. I've seen it more commonly in some other games, particularly like some extraction shooters. That particular grip for MGs, I think specifically too, but it scared me like that. Oh. Take the piss out of me. No! Yeah, and to be fair, this game came out in 2018, so it's been out for a while. I do think that there was a plan a while ago to actually develop a new entry into the series, and it may have even been a project that got started very briefly before NWI kind of had to go under. Can't believe I blew that. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, too, is speaking of it having a cult following, even though it is older and the development has slowed down quite a bit, I mean, you still see between 1,500 and 4,000 people playing this game regularly, which is pretty good. And it's very good, honestly. Oh boy. Huh? You bastard. You bastard.
Losing Charlie! Enemy at Charlie!
Oh man, you're a bastard.
We're losing Charlie! Okay, we should pull over.
Started off good. Slowed down a little bit here.
Enemy took Charlie!
Oh god, no penetration.
Hey, I'm on Alpha! Enemy at Bravo!
Watch your eyes!
I'm loading! Running right here! Grenade out!
We didn't kill our guys, and it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
Got Charlie!
Oh. Shot you in the butt. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to get a run right past me like that. What am I stuck in? Oh, yes, a rug. Naturally.
Security Alpha! Bravo!
Oh. One big map with vehicles. A big map would have been really cool to have in this game, and I will say Train Yard, I mean, minus the vehicles part, Train Yard definitely is the biggest map. I mean, if you really look at it in like the replay function and look at the size of the map, the playable area, I'd say it's by far the biggest map. And had this game ever introduced some sort of like a conquest style game mode, you definitely could have done it with that with Train Yard. It's a huge map. But I'm with you. That would have been cool to have a few more vehicles and a mode like that. They added a lot of game modes over the years too that ultimately end up not getting played. So their PvP game like playlist, active playlist, is 9 game modes, and I'd say maybe 3 of them get played with any kind of frequency. The majority of those are push, domination, and frontline. I thought I hit him with a smaller emphasis on like those are called the VIP one, ambush, which is also a pretty fun mode. And it does have some. You can usually find games of that fairly easily, depending on when.
Charlie secured!
This area is clear. Hold on.
What? Oh. Wow. Man. I blew it. Yeah, that's probably true too, though. It would be, you'd have to design it in a way that there were plenty of avenues of traversal that didn't require you to, you know, go through a ton of open ground. Honestly, if you were to, this map as a whole, because this is just part of this map, obviously, this is the domination side of it. This map as a whole would probably play fairly well in certain areas if you had the push and frontline aspects of it open as well. Yeah, so when Sandstorm first came out, the way they did it, I mean, there were trucks. There weren't trucks that you really used. It was more like Hell Let Loose, or Squad, and that like you'd enter the battlefield basically on a truck, although it wasn't a truck that a player drove. It was sort of like that's how you spawned in, was in a truck, and then the truck took you to the front line essentially, and then you gotta get off. It was kind of a neat little thing. I'm not 100% sure why they ended up getting rid of that. But it wasn't like a controllable aspect of the game.
Oh fuck, we lost Charlie!
Good. The timing, just terrible.
We're taking Alpha now.
Really?
Losing Bravo!
Where was he?
Man down.
Oh, you sneaky bitch. Just getting roasted now.
Alpha secured!
I'll frag it. I'm throwing it.
Grenades in there.
Problems.
No, that guy doesn't have a body anymore.
Ah, let me load.
My other games that I play typically are Hell Let Loose, Squad, regular Insurgency a little bit, not so much anymore. I've been playing a lot of X Defiant as well. That's a completely different kind of game, obviously, but I've been playing that quite a bit. I'll also throw in occasionally Ready or Not is another one that I enjoy quite a bit. Squad 44 has also been quite a bit. Domination is a lot of fun. You know, like I like to play push and frontline too, but I like the aspect of domination where it's just a little more, you know, casual, obviously. Yes, correct. All the PTSD simulators. DayZ, I tried to play a little bit, but ultimately didn't like it a ton. I'm not as big of a fan of survival games. I mean, I don't mind them if the mechanics of them are, if the game itself is more geared towards the PvP element, so much more so than the actual survival element. In DayZ, I found myself just like, you know, running out of water and then having to be at a black screen breathing real heavy so many times. It's just like, it's not for me. I get it. I get the appeal. It's just not for me. I wanted to like Gray Zone Warfare and I played it for a little bit, but boy, that game has got a little ways to go. It looks great. The idea, I think, is really cool, but it just isn't there yet. And I hope it gets there, because that, to me, is the kind of, you know, change of pace from this style of game that I would love to find one that I really like, but that one just isn't it, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. It may be at some point, but... So I haven't yet, but I do know about the new one coming out, and I do want to check that out. I really do. The new Stalker. Heart of Chernobyl or something. I can't remember what the new one's called now that I'm saying it, but...
We're taking Alpha now!
So this gun here is my baby. Oh, I seen you.
Alpha captured! We got... I'm up! Area clear!
What's going on? I don't think I killed him. Someone else did, though. Oof. Gotcha.
I'm on your side, damn it! Stop! Okay, we're taking Charlie now!
Rising Storm Vietnam was the second. I did play the second one a bit on PC, and I did like that one quite a bit. That was fun. There was a game that was supposed to be coming out called Rising Storm, or I'm sorry, called Burning Lands, which was going to be a new Vietnam game when a lot of people wanted something like that. I unfortunately, with a handful of other creators, some of them friends of mine, we found out fairly quickly that game was not for real. It was actually a scam, and it was disappointing for a lot of reasons, not the least of which was, oops, sorry. We didn't get a Vietnam game, but some people got taken for some money too. Oh. Rising Storm. When I played Rising Storm last year, it was definitely at least last year, if not a little bit longer ago, closer to when I first got my PC. But even back then, it still had a decent amount of players on it. I think that number has dropped off even a little bit more than when I played it. But I don't think it's not out of the realm of possibility to say that game still has a fairly active player base.
Okay, we took Bravo! Objective clear! So
Yeah. So Metro is one that I did play through one of the Metro games on PlayStation and enjoyed it for the most part. I loved the tone, you know, the art style. That game, very, very well made. I almost didn't shoot that guy because I saw one of my friendly triangles like behind him.
Bravo is lost.
Hostiles on Alpha!
Come your head.
Hey, they're taking Charlie!
Taking Bravo.
I think Metro probably was heavier into a little more asymmetrical, if I'm not mistaken. Or, I'm sorry, symmetrical, whereas maybe Stalker's a little more asymmetrical. Great shot.
Enemies on Alpha!
Guy killed himself, killing me. I think Metro definitely was more like, you know, that like kind of one direction story, which is never, isn't a bad thing necessarily.
Sector cover! Damn it, they took Bravo! That was secured Bravo!
Yeah, linear. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
We have captured Charlie!
But I like games like that too, though. I mean, like the Uncharted series, very different from these, obviously, from all of this stuff. Really, was one of my favorite, kind of straight line, linear action adventure games, if you will. Played all of those, loved them all. Oof. About a shotgun to a SVD fight.
Sector cover! Losing Charlie! Enemy at Charlie! Hey, Alpha!
Oh, come on!
Alpha secured!
I had a bad feeling.
Crack! They're Alpha! Right! They got Bravo!
Throwing grenade.
Go! I'm on Bravo!
Okay.
We're losing Charlie!
Oof. Gotcha.
Enemy captured Alpha!
Come on. Come on.
Taking Bravo! We're losing Charlie!
Friendly down. Friendly down.
Oh, your head's gone. I don't really. I played Siege a little bit.
Great. It's clear. We cleared
I couldn't
it.
quite get into it.
Losing Charlie! Enemy at Charlie!
I may have not given it the proper amount of time. I wasn't able to play with friends as often as I really wanted to in that game, and I think that would have made it a lot more enjoyable for me. But some of the meta stuff you had to do, like having to lean all of the time, was just bizarre to me. And I think had it not been a hero style game, I may have liked it a little bit better too, if I'm being honest. But ultimately, I really do think the fact that I didn't know as many people playing that really made it harder for me to get into, because I really wanted... I didn't try to get into that game till it had been around for a very long time already. And that made it a little harder to get into, because everybody playing it basically knows more about it than you do. And it's obviously a highly competitive game, so like there's not a lot of... There's a huge learning curve, and then if you don't have anyone to kind of play with, show you the ropes, it kind of wears on you a little. That's a good throw. Oh, bounced off the wall. I think I hit him.
Taking drop.
Oh. My local time is 7:45. Well, 7:44 technically p.m. Oh. My guy hurt himself so bad he was yelling like an insurgent. That was pretty funny. Oh. I thought maybe I had killed that dude up there, but I was wrong. I was in fact dead wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna load up.
Oh. Here we go. I didn't notice the machine gun barrel bending thing you mentioned a little earlier. I never knew about that. If I put $1 for every time I blow myself up in this game, I would have a home. We can make that happen somehow. I'll be right there with you. Oh, definitely not Citadel. Citadel, not one of my favorites. One game mode in this that I wish more people played, and they just don't. I've mentioned it before on the stream, playing this specifically, but Diffusal is a really fun game mode that, for one reason or another, doesn't get really any play in North America, and I don't really know. I've never been able to figure it out. I mean, I can find servers sometimes if I open up my region preferences to Europe, but I don't like doing that because I'll end up with like 160 plus ping, and that just, especially in a game like this where, you know, one shot is so important, it just makes it a little less enjoyable. But that game mode is awesome, and I wish more people, you know, where I search for games, played that. Yeah, that's certainly possible, but I mean, you know, push more so than frontline, but push definitely requires some team play, maybe not to the same level as Diffusal, because Diffusal really requires a different amount of organization to be effective at. I think people here just get locked into the stuff that they are familiar with and that they like the most, and then they just don't really want to, you know, switch it, unfortunately.
Get going.
Yes, I am in the USA. I'm near Chicago, is my area. And typically, like I said, you know, unless I'm just trying to maybe make a video on something, I try to stick to regions that are, you know, I'd like to have the lowest ping I possibly can. I think that's most people. I mean, if you understand how important ping can be, especially in a game like this, it's something you want to try to aim for. Excuse me.
We're clear. Now that's it. Is everyone all right?
I'm here!
Okay. What the hell was that? Aye. Oh, you were late night. Even the late night hanging. I definitely appreciate you being up here, hanging out.
Fuck! They got B! Securing B! Securing A!
Shot you in your belly.
Taking B.
Oh, God. Too many. Probably should have aimed there. That would have helped, huh? I was like, I'm just going to go full hipfire mode here.
Enemy at A!
Hipfire kills in this game are pretty satisfying because, you know, you've got no crosshairs, obviously. And the way that your bullets come directly out of your gun in this game make it even a little harder to control, which is makes it even that much more satisfying when you do get them. Just waited. You just gotta wait. You just gotta be patient, you know? Ooh. Ooh.
Enemy at A! I'm at B!
Like having A and C. Just gonna slip into the shadows here. Shit.
Enemy at A!
Ooh, I may have clipped him.
Hey, we lost A! John! Let's take B! We are on A!
Shot. Yeah.
Ah, there's too many. Well, that's the one with this. You know, I like to be a more mobile player, which is why I opt for this SVD typically, because it's still really good in medium to close range engagements, or it can be if I'm using it. You know,
It's clear! We got it!
at as high of an ability as I can sometimes do.
All good in, yeah.
Have an A!
But I like to be on the move a little more than, like you said, was probably for a traditional sniper. So I do. That's one of the reasons why I like using this weapon over a traditional bolt action more frequently. You don't get penalized quite as much for moving.
Enemy on A!
Let's go all the way around. Whoa. Good parkour.
Where are they?
Parkour.
Okay! We got this A!
It's clear. Everyone reporting.
Whoa, see, that's weird. I've got 128 ping right now. My server options are only North American, so that I shouldn't ever have that high of a ping.
Alright, good! We got this B!
Sucker. They're at A.
Good, get him. That may be an incorrect reading too, though. Whoop. Unless I accidentally left European servers. I may have actually, because I was looking for a diffuser game last time I streamed this. So I may have done that. We may, you know what we may do, because this doesn't felt as bad. 128 isn't, I mean, it's not great, but I feel like I'm still hitting shots. So we may, after this, look for a diffuser game, actually. Let's see if we can't get one. Guy just was taking a break. Oh! Ooh, boy.
Clear!
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Played a little bit of squad today and was enjoying that. See that right there. Oh! Don't see me. And maybe there's, when they're closer, I notice the ping thing. Well, don't know, I don't know the size. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, in domination, you don't know, people don't typically run at least heavy armor, really at all. You'll see light armor a little more frequently, but being mobile in domination is a little more important than... Man... Guy ruined it for me. I was absolutely gonna knife that guy. Good. What's up, Al? Yes, I saw you over there. I did. I was trying to. I was voice commenting at you a little bit. I didn't hear any response to you, but I definitely saw you in there. That's a cool situation over there. That was SOCOM. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but SOCOM 2 was the first time I played a, you know, online. First time I played like an online shooter with friends very, very often. It was like one of my favorite things. I mean, I spent a lot of time on SOCOM 2. Loved that game. We had a clan in the PlayStation game that was all like, I don't know why we thought this. Well, I do. All the names were like Knights of the Round Table was what we had to do. And the reason is because most of our team was comprised of people that lived in my neighborhood, which the name of the neighborhood was Camelot Subdivision. So, oh, did I walk on him? We thought we were cool, you know? No, it was definitely me. Yeah, that was definitely me. It was I. But that was that really was a pretty fun blast from the past. I didn't remember the maps very well, though, so, like, towards the end of that, like, I was pretty much just getting blasted from areas I didn't even know where people could be. But it was still really fun to kind of see those maps. Excuse me, see those maps again. And experience that, because it really did bring back some memories. Brought back some serious memories. Huh? Come on. Oof. I mistakenly saw it.
Enemy standing in!
Oh! No! God. Uh-oh. That hurt me teeth. That one hurt me teeth. I turned into a pirate all of a sudden. Ah, that one hurt me teeth there. Me hearties. Yarg, hurt my teeth.
I must see.
No addictions here. I gave up cigarettes 6 months ago.
We're clear. Elgate, is everything all right? I'm all right. Fuck me.
Still have a cocktail or two here and there. Oof. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I can't remember who it was that turned me onto this. I hadn't used that Magnum with that scope in a long time. And somebody last time I was streaming this mentioned that I needed to try that out, and I forgot how much I like it. I mean, you can tell me a joke, sure. You can tell everybody a joke. Joke away. Let's see if we find diffusal. I did have Europe, and I knew it. I knew I'd forgotten about that. Okay, let's see. Able to find one. I like jokes. I'm a fan. Do you know the Mind Goblin? I don't. What's the Mind Goblin? Look, I'm waiting to see where this goes. I had a feeling. I didn't know if you were going to go to the nuts, but I did know it was going to be about goblin something. I mean, it had to be, right? When you've got it in your head and you know you've got to get it out, I mean, believe me, I get how it goes. Sometimes you just got to do it. We can't even find diffusal in here now. Okay. Let's see about ambush. Huh? I heard one like just today or yesterday, and I've already forgotten it. It was a really good bad joke, you know? One of them good bad jokes. Fake laugh, please. Is that sufficient? I think I can do a pretty good fake laugh. This goddamn thing's stuck in my mouth. Uh-oh. Where was he aiming there? What does the sushi tell the bee? I don't know. Did you run out of time? What happened? Yeah. You're going to have to get to the extraction point at some point. Wasabi. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. I see where we're at now. I see what we're doing.
Get ready.
Look at this. Look at this guy's mustache. His bald head. It's a little bit too much like me,
Move out!
if I'm being honest. Where ye be going?
Breach, breach, breach!
See where the guys are at. Okay, they're going the opposite direction. Okay, good. Exactly what I was hoping for. Did I not just see somebody run up there? Maybe not. Did I imagine that, or did I actually see that guy run past me there? I think I may have been imagining. Cheeky indeed. Oh, I'm lucky they killed our VIP. I was about to get shot in the face. Uh-oh. This one's can't be going anywhere good. What's the most popular game in Iraq? What?
Get ready to move!
Let's go for A. Hide from the drone.
Move out!
Maybe a little on the nose.
Taking Bravo!
Woo! Salute to you, sir. Not too much. Just getting sandstormed. Because we got real stormed over here where I live this week. We had played a lot of shows, but then, man, we got crushed on Monday night. We got lucky where I'm at. But
Everyone ready?
a lot of tornadoes here, man. Letting off some steam, you know?
I need backup! I need help here!
All right, let's go!
I really like this game mode more and more as I play it, as I played it more often. It's a great mode. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I knew I was there before. It's not hot, I imagine. Not today, it isn't. Right before that storm hit us, though, it was about 90 degrees, which is about 40-something C. And the humidity was like 80%. It was godly unbearable, which is partly why the weather that came in was so violent. Because it was coming in with a cold front, getting super cooled from the cool air that was already here in the States coming up behind it from, and also stuff from Canada. And it hitting all that moist air and the hot air just created this super duper bad storm, supercell. It was crazy. 5 confirmed tornadoes. At least 5 confirmed tornadoes while I was watching the news when it was coming through my area. It was probably a lot more than that, just in Illinois. And tons of cyclonic activity. The National Weather Service mentioned that they weren't sure how to give warnings out except for just huge areas because there was so much rotation on their radar. We're good now. But it was definitely pretty hairy. Like where I live, if you looked at us on a map while the radar was coming through, like my town being here, there was a confirmed tornado about 15 miles south of us and a confirmed tornado about 10 miles north of us. Along that line, the line of storms stretched the entire size of the state of Illinois. It was pretty intense. We made it through all right. We didn't even lose power. Some people just got their power on today from Monday. Some people are still without power very close to where I live. It's been bad. We had a storm here in 2020 that actually knocked our power out where I live for a whole week, which was a unique experience because it was also really hot that week too. That was not very fun. I'm a rifleman. I'm a rifleman. Ow. Owie? Zowie?
Everyone ready?
So here's that new map. This is the unfortunately this is the part of the map I'm not as fun. I don't this game mode, it seemed like it was kind of okay. Yeah, I go to a lot of movies and I've been seeing that preview a bunch, and to be honest with you, because where I live we do get a lot of bad weather. I remember thinking like it just reminds you, seeing the previews for it just definitely reminded me of that possibility. But the original Twister was one that I remember seeing in the theater as a kid with my dad, and that was a fun theater experience. I want to say that came out the same year as Jurassic Park did too, or it was maybe a year apart. But seeing those two movies in the theaters as a kid was amazing. One of the reasons why I love going to the theater so much.
I'm throwing a frag!
Oh. God damn it. That was a perfect throw, except it hit the goddamn railing. Oh! Done. Well, you know, the action, I mean, the CGI-driven event movies now are all like superhero stuff, and some of those, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the hell out of some of those movies, but you don't see as many that are like CGI to make something that is already real look more realistic, you know? Which I think is, that to me is something that I can really nail as being like one of the things that's sort of been forgotten about, is using special effects to make something you can't film normally, but is a real thing possible, you know? Team Fortress 2. I played that a little. It's been a long time
I'm
now.
right there! Enemy at A!
Well, part of the reason we lose power so much is we still have all, I mean, for the most part, unless you're in an unincorporated subdivision, over 90% of our power comes from power lines that are above ground. Plus, our severe weather is very severe, but like compared to like most of Europe. Like I've got family who lives in Scotland, and you know, tornadoes to them are like, it's hard to really comprehend exactly how bad a tornado really is.
Cut off! Negative!
So, like, I think what gets lost in translation for people who don't live in the States with as far as the weather is concerned is just how quickly it can go from it's just a severe thunderstorm to, like, it's something like a tornado that can literally rip houses out of the ground. But then again, like I said, we've also got a lot of most of our power is all above ground on poles, so that shit gets messed up often. I heard that. Oh god. We've also got, you know, at least in my neighborhood, when we lost power for that week, I couldn't believe, like, the power pole that got knocked out was running through the, you know, the neighborhood, and a tree, a big fucking tree fell on it, and it's just like, just come on out and trim that shit, because had those trees just been trimmed back, it wouldn't have been an issue. And depending on where you live, you can't always just do that yourself. You've got to call the city that you live in to come do it, because it falls on partly their plus it's not your property. If you're trimming a tree around a power line and you fuck it up, like, that's a big deal, obviously. So you've got to have certain kinds of permissions to do it. But the fact they don't just come out and be like, hey, we're trimming this shit because it's too close to the power line. They should just be doing that way more often, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, some things it's great. Sometimes it's really bad that everything's bigger. Okay, so tornado, like a medium strength tornado, is like 3 times as strong as a hurricane force wind, but condensed into a smaller area, a much smaller area, obviously. I'm gonna get fooled again. Oh. Really? Ugh, good lord. This is the only thing I don't like about this map. I mean, just gotta play it differently, but it's just so campy because of all the train cars in this side. I like the other side of the map. This is broken up in east and west, and I prefer the other side. I think it actually works pretty well for ambush, though, honestly, because you do have to sneak around so much. But it's a little annoying. This guy's name is just Chinese name. Okay. Like A is usually the best one, even though it's a little farther away. It's got the most cover getting to it. Let's both these guys over here. They're definitely coming this way then. Huh? Yeah, and this is just part of the map. This map is enormous. Like when you look at it from the whole thing, if you're playing like Frontline particularly, where you can at any given time you can use more of a map, it's even more noticeable. But if you play around on this map and then go into the instant replay in your settings and look at the size of this map and just go, it's very obviously, at least to me, that it's the biggest map in the game.
All right, get your shit.
And maybe someone's close to it, but it doesn't seem like it's much of an argument. Definitely big.
Yeah,
What's this guy doing here? He's already at B? What the hell? That can't be right. Yeah, okay. I was like, what the hell? One thing I wish was a little easier to do with Insurgency, and it's a little too late now because of where the game's at, but I wish it was more straightforward and simple to host servers in this game. It just isn't. It requires a lot of extra shit you got to do, and it was always a little frustrating to me. Because by the time I really figured out how to do it, it's kind of too late to be hosting servers for this game, in my opinion at least, but I would love to. Quiet Place movie. It's too quiet. It's pretty quiet. I saw it. I thought it was pretty good. I think like a lot of people who saw the other two, I was very much interested to see an installment to that series that was about the day that it all went to shit. So I liked that aspect of it. But I did find myself like feeling like I had to be extra cautious when I was chewing on popcorn.
Shit!
Just shooting at my own VIP like an asshole. Where's this guy at? Where's the VIP? Okay. Safe. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Okay. Different guy. Like, God forbid you needed to open up a bag of candy during that movie. I remember watching the first one, actually. I went with a few friends, and we were all sitting there and just kept looking at each other every time we take a bite of something. Like, during the first one, you kind of know what you're getting into, but you don't fully know what you're getting into yet, so it was extra funny.
Is anyone still with me? Is anyone still with me?
Maybe don't yell so loud. Don't bring so much attention to yourself, I would suggest.
We're taking Alpha now.
Turn off the laser. Turn off the laser with Thought maybe you didn't have him for a second there.
Grab your
It
gear.
is not something really special, then going to the theater is pointless. That's only, so for most people, though, you don't have the luxury of knowing that, until you've seen it. And reviews can be really hit or miss. I see enough movies that I pay like $20 a month, and I can go to AMC theaters and see up to 3 movies a week. There's some other benefits to that, too, but I will easily... It was easily worth it to me because you go once basically and it's paid for itself. And I'll go to usually 2 to 4 movies a month. And also having that deal too allows you the opportunity to maybe see some movies you were like, I don't know if I really want to see this in the theater and spend money on it. Well, now you can kind of just go for broke and it's all good because you can go whenever you want. And that's been that's been an awesome purchase for me. For of all the subscription things I've got, balls, that's the best one I've ever bought. I use the most. It pays for itself. You get a bunch of stuff for free. You get a lot of rewards, cash, but you know, when you spend money at concessions, you get free money. You get $5 every time you spend a certain amount of money. You get free popcorn and a drink or a candy on your birthday. You get a lot of free stuff throughout the year too, just randomly. It's a really good deal, honestly. Yeah, it was, you know, the theater thing was looking pretty bad, obviously, during COVID, and then all the streaming stuff started happening. But I do see that just because I go so often and always have, I'm noticing theaters are starting to be a little closer to what they used to be. Still not the same, especially for those movies that are like maybe not quite as big of blockbusters, but it definitely, just sitting in a theater, noticing more people being there than this year particularly, makes me feel good about it. Because I do like to, especially I like to go see maybe an independent movie in the theater that I really would like to support. Even if it ends up sucking.
Watch out! I'm throwing a grenade!
I saw Long Legs a couple days ago, which was interesting.
Hey, watch out!
Oh, that's unfortunate, Krem. Going to the theater here, and I don't know what it was like 10 years ago in other places, but I do know here in the States, at least, that going to the theater was definitely like a thing that it was a very popular thing to do. You go either if you went by yourself or you tend to go with friends. It was a thing people looked forward to quite a bit, and that definitely dropped off with streaming becoming so popular during COVID. But like I said, I do think it seems to be coming back a bit. We're going to switch modes here. The theaters in my area are doing bad. I wanted to watch Long Legs, but I saw Fly Me to the Moon instead. I want to see that one too. I love the sort of historical fiction narrative that they took with it. I like the idea of that movie. I haven't. It's got good audience scores. I know that. So that's the one thing I didn't realize about it, that after reading some stuff after it came out, like it's a lot more about the two of them sort of in their relationship, which I didn't fully get. I mean, I thought the movie was going to be, I mean, it's certainly wrapped up in this story about, you know, having to potentially fake a moon landing and all that stuff, which I thought was going to be more the direct focal point, but I'm okay with that aspect of it as long as it's still a good movie, you know.
Fuck yeah, here we go!
I want fire support! Get me a radio!
Have to find me a date. No. Say what you will, but rom-coms can be really good sometimes. So, like, that definitely does not make me want to see it less, that's for sure. Ooh, good night, Irene. Oh, I thought maybe this guy got sniped from over here, but maybe this guy killed him. I don't know. Nope. Garbage. Krem, that's interesting you mentioned that, because I was just thinking literally like yesterday that I want to rewatch that movie. I really liked that movie. I liked them both too. I think there's I don't know if there is a third one that's being made, or did they make 3? I can't remember now. I feel like I remember reading somewhere that there's a new one that's either being produced right now or it's already done and then waiting for a release date. But
Let's move.
yeah, man, if you're married or if you've been in a long relationship, you've become very familiar with rom-coms. And I've certainly been in the latter category before. You know, one that I remember watching on a Christmas a long time ago was Love Actually, which is, I feel like, I mean, it's certainly not an underrated movie because a lot of people love that movie, but I think you can, if you like movies in general, I think you can find some fun in that movie regardless of your relationship status. Just a good, funny, heartfelt movie, you know?
Look, if you go over there, you're probably going to die.
Oh, thanks.
Engaging.
Let's stick your head out.
Taking fire up here.
Left door, left window.
There's another one. He's dead. We're taking fire. Far. Taking fire. Taking fire. Okay, we got him. We're taking fire. Geez, now I'm starting to sound sick. Taking damage.
Yeah, I know that spot. I know that spot.
Okay, guys, attack run complete. Better count.
Might you be sneaky up there? Not so much. No! I can't remember. I got to check that corner.
We just got... Ah!
20 is being filmed right now. Okay. Is it called? I mean, what is it actually? It's not. It's probably not. 28 years later. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that was. See, when I saw that movie, the first one for the first time, I remember that was, you know, the first time you, at least that I can recall, seeing a zombie movie that, you know, obviously zombies are way scarier when they can run and are vicious, you know, mad dogs as opposed to just lumbering, slow troglodytes.
Northwest!
And World War Z was also, I thought, pretty good as well. And that was based on a book that I can't remember the name of. I don't think it was actually called World War Z, but used that same sort of formula at least. Should have got smoke. Should have got me some smoke.
What are you trying to do? They're going to find you!
They're gonna fire me? I didn't know I was hired.
Our reinforcements arrived!
Open this window. Oh, yeah, I probably should have known laying down was a bad move. To try to throw it effectively, at least. It's the backup. We got backup. Oh, God, my head blew up.
Hey, our reinforcements are low.
No, man, no!
I don't know why, but I really have a post-electric dystopian music to live in mind. Where do you live? If you don't mind me asking. Sounds unfortunate, too.
Observer, this is station. Copy that. Gunship inbound.
Ooh, that's never a good sign. Blood. Let there be blood. Turkey. Okay. Ain't been to Turkey before. Some of my family's been to Turkey because we've got some family that live in Greece. So Turkey was a stop. My aunt and my mom both went there. Both of my aunts and my mom went there. Oof. Noodled him. Gave him a little noodle. Huh? You ding dong. These guys both blew it. Can you do it? Yep. Oh! Waited, one more left. Come on, guys. You can do it! I believe in you. I believe in you. Little heart action there for you.
Okay, get the chemical motors firing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We're capturing Delta now.
We might not be that far away
Wrong ones!
from something like that. Honestly.
Safe, guys. Station out.
We don't want it.
Here we go. Taking Delta.
You fellas. In the house. Good, good. You can do it. If we cap it, I think we win. Ah, victory. Victory. Sensuous pepperoni. Match draw. I'll never get over who thought that was a good idea to only have 2 rounds for these modes because of how many times you end up drawing. Like, just make them shorter by having less waves and do 3 rounds, you know? Seems like a pretty good idea. I don't get it. I am a musician full-time by trade. So that's what I do about 4 to 6 times a week, gig locally, and then sometimes more broadly. And then I do this with this channel. I've got a food channel I just started on YouTube as well called Now We're Cooking. That's a little newer. And then this year, probably going into next year, I'm going to start doing a little bit of voiceover work for reading. Really, you name it, anything I can get work doing in that field, because I do about 270 to 290 music gigs a year, and I'd like to cut that back a little bit so I have a little more time to do stuff with friends and family. and hopefully make up for what I'm not, you know, making money wise from playing and doing voice work as the secondary thing. That's going to take a little time to, you know, to do, but that's something I'm looking forward to. It's a challenge I'm looking forward to. I'll just say that. Guess I don't really need an aiming grip, do I?
Get ready! Move!
Oh, this scope's a little aggressive. I do think. Forgot what map we were on. Oh, I feel like
We're taking Charlie!
wasn't sure if I could wall bang it, but I did. There we go. Everything you work in comes to reality for you. But I appreciate that, man. We're trying. You know, I chose an interesting path by doing music first, and it was very difficult to get that going the first few years to a point where I felt like I was making enough money. But after a little while doing it, start feeling more comfortable. But you also, you know, there's the job security in music is not the same as it is with a lot of other stuff, obviously, and a lot of things can change really quickly. But I'm certainly in a better spot than I've ever been right now, which is really nice. And it's doing this channel, this gaming channel, is something I never really thought about until a couple of years ago, and then I'm really happy to be doing this too, because this is a lot of fun for me. And I guess you come to a realization at a certain point that, like, if you have the ability to do more than one thing for work, we'll call it, if you want to call it that, if you can, you should, because I think a lot of people have the same idea, being that you're not necessarily just good at one thing, or you're not necessarily just interested in doing one thing your whole life. So if you can find a way to incorporate multiple things that you love into your daily life, and find a way to help make a living doing it that way, that's something that I think, if you have an option to do it, or you have the opportunity to do it, it's always worth trying. He saw me.
Contact north! Contact north! Contact north!
Oh! I knew it was going to happen at some point. Let's get rid of this thing.
Loading weapon!
Yeah, it's an interesting aspect of our lives, I think, that took a long time even to get to the point where people could do it like that.
Let's go.
But the being able to be happy even when you're working is something that is taken for granted quite a bit, because so often people aren't. And tell you what, it makes life a lot more enjoyable when you're not dreading going to work, so to speak. And even doing stuff that you love is still frustrating at times and very difficult when it in its own situations, but it's a much better kind of challenge and frustration, so to speak, than a lot of other things when you're doing something that you really believe in. Dirty. Thought that was a guy's head. It's not. I thought it'd be a man's head. Was not. Occupy the same space here. Okay. Damn. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Poke your little head. I'm daring you. You can do it. That guy running, or is that, that's a bag of trash. Literally. That there is a bag of trash. Are we? Fingering it? Okay. Ooh, doggies.
This is station. Yeah, we hear you. They're coming. This is Cleric. I'm on location, moving to position. Okay, we got targets.
Friendly down! Friendly down!
Target down. Whoa! Fuck that dude!
Saved his ass.
Throwing
Maybe.
fire. Oh, yeah, find out.
Okay, we're
Eight and one. Not bad. Felt pretty good about that. Yeah. And then we'll use the M999. Oh, we'll use that.
Okay.
And give me that.
Что ты сыщичка, а?
Huh?
Check your equipment.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me, Grey Poupon.
I'm using smoke. We need smoke for cover. Come on, use your smoke. We need smoke for cover.
You know, if I never saw smoke again, I wouldn't necessarily be mad. It's just a reality. You just know.
Okay, let's see. We got three. It's ours. Let's see.
Cool. Oh, surprise for you.
Crack down C.
Here, that's my guy. Okay. What do you... I heard this guy clip a grenade. I don't know what he's doing. That window ain't broken yet.
Enemy, capture C. Okay, I'm on C.
Ah! Too much time out there. And the helo audio in this game is intense. Between those rockets going off and then that minigun from the Huey, it gets pretty rattling. Can really get to you.
It's taken. We got it. Hey, we have enemy at C.
Oh no! He was all the way down that street.
Move to their position. Stay safe.
Working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, saw him.
Enemy! I see!
Let's see if we can get a little. Somebody get him? He may have bounced his ass already.
We're losing C!
Oh, that's that MG guy that got me earlier. Found him. Dead. What's the matter with you? I say you, he did. Show me something. Ooh. Hello. Hello. I almost didn't see that guy. I was standing on him. That would have been disappointing.
Yeah, I got you!
It's right over. Oh, somebody clipped him already with an RPG. Nice. Or maybe not. Deployed it. I got him. Nice. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. Oh, I spun to hit this other guy running behind me, and I didn't kill this guy. I shot him right in the chest. Oh. Oh.
Wait!
I thought that was going to be just a monster play right there. I'm really surprised that guy didn't die.
Let's go then, come on!
NZXT! Damn it! I'm a C!
Oh. Oh shit! Another helicopter. Another chopper. Oh, I saw you in the window. I'm gonna go back for him. Come back for him. Maybe not. No, we're gonna go. Get inside. Oh god, this isn't an inside. Oh boy. Shit, I just saw somebody, I think. Something's gonna fall on my head. Let's see in this game somehow. Do you play on PC or console? I don't know why it sounded like. feel like I sounded like a pilot right there. PC or console or a PC? Well, one thing I noticed, console is just harder to see everything on in general, but okay. PC, one thing I do that really I feel like helps is I just turn, it's also good for performance, but this game runs really well anyways, but shadows all the way down and ambient occlusion off because it just darkens stuff. I mean, it looks nice, but it darkens up stuff so much that it really does put you in an advantage. And I know a lot of people play this game a lot, do that for the very reason I'm mentioning. It's just so much easier to see stuff and find enemies, particularly when they're not right next to you and running at you. There tends to be a lot of little corners in this game. Do we now? Probably should have watched your ass. I occasionally play nat maps if I'm playing PvE. They don't find their way into PvP locations very often, which I think is probably good just because of the inconsistency within the PvP. Because everybody can mess with gamma and stuff and sort of unfairly play them. But I don't do a ton of PvE. I used to do it a little bit when I was trying to get point stuff, but ultimately, like, just the lack of knowing that you're shooting against somebody who is another person, like that really is the kind of the driving force for me. A lot of times I'm playing games like this, like I like to know that I just beat somebody or that they killed me, rather than a insurgent, Pele, who is all of a sudden got the moves of an Olympic gymnast. But I will say, hardcore checkpoint can be pretty good fun sometimes. The only thing that I don't like about it is when the enemies kind of get stacked up and just do stupid shit and like just run in a direct line. That gets a little bit like, all right. Good. It's not AI in this game. Yeah, it certainly ain't the best. It's not the worst, though. I've seen some games that should have much better AI, and this game does it better than a lot of games you would think. would be better at it, and it's a little bit crazy to me. Like I mentioned, Gray Zone and Warfare, but the AI in that game is atrocious, and not necessarily because it's like because they're super accurate, which they can be, but it's just they're so completely brain dead. It just breaks immersion so much.
I'm a tree.
Fuck this! I'm not getting paid enough to die!
Oh Christ! Am I the last guy? I am. Ah. Oh, I was getting vote kicked for not realizing what was going on, apparently. I don't know. I was doing fine. Arms Race, it was let's see if we can find Arms. I actually kind of liked Arms Race. It's basically a gun game. You guys, EA and Ubisoft. Yeah, exactly. EA and Ubisoft. I'll say Ubisoft's XDefiant. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be up your alley because it's so much different than this, but I've really enjoyed that. I had to take a little break from it because I was really playing the shit out of it. But I like that game. XDefiant's a lot of fun for what kind of game it's, you know, for what it wants to be. Team. That's right. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, I got one of those guys? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Won't be able to see for a week. Oh, Jesus.
Son of a bitch!
This guy's got a knife, too. Oh, you walked right in front of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't think I walked right in front of you. There's not a lot I can do about that. God damn. Thanks to you for a while, but it came to unbalance for me. Yeah, it certainly can be, and they really do need to get. I mean, it's sound like a broken record, but you know they need to get the netcode thing figured out. It's better than it was, but it's still certainly not there yet. I like one thing I like about that game is I can choose to play that game on, you know, mouse and keyboard only lobbies, which I love. I love that I have that option. Rick, my man, what's up? Played Train Yard a few times now. It's okay. The luster is wearing off. Yeah, I think that's probably the same for everybody. I think it probably got overplayed the first couple of weeks, and I'm noticing when it pops up now, people are generally not picking it, which isn't surprising. I mean, that's, I feel like, kind of to be expected, and in a couple of months, it'll get back to the point where people want to play it again. I think people know what game modes they like it on, too, more than others, you know, and it certainly plays as a map better in certain areas than other areas. Like, I think some people like the train yard area for a lot of stuff. Personally, I like the other side of the map where you've got the kind of tunnels and the little bunker areas and the sand dunes. I prefer that side a little bit more, personally. Personal preference is what I would call that. I feel like this mode was a good idea. I do like the team aspect of it as well, actually, because usually this is traditionally a gun game is a free-for-all mode. I think more often than not. And ironically enough, the free-for-all mode they have, I think, is completely a dead game mode.
Get ready.
Finals was a banger. Though one of the best fast-paced shooter. I liked it at first a little bit, but it just got so bland so quick for me because of there just being one. I mean, really one game mode people were playing a lot, and I get that that's sort of the appeal to it too. But I also didn't like the only thing. The gameplay itself I liked, but there was a lack the intentional lack of weapon customizations that you could do. Like every weapon just has what it has. There's, and I don't know. I wished it was more diverse weapon-wise. What you can do with weapons, like a sight. Oh no! No! Hear that click, man? You're like, no. Why do I have this gun again? Why did I start back at zero? If you die, you start back at 0? That can't be right. Okay, all right, fine. Move. Yeah. Okay, at least I'm keeping the same gun this time. I don't know why they restarted me. I already had this one open. Take a different route. What the hell am I? Oh. I didn't know where I was. Thank you. This should be super fun to use. We didn't really want to do that. Laser off, huh? Oh, God. That is so hard to control, that goddamn gun. You? Put me out there. I see them. Yeah. I saw the laser point hit the fence right in front of me. I'm not sure why I thought that'd be a good idea, but clearly not. Huh? Whoa, that was really close. Too close. Some say a little too close. Ow. All right, we're in the lead. We're in the lead. Sure, I hit somebody up here. There's somebody walking around, slow like. Whoa! I do like me a shotgun. Thank you. Oh man, I blew it. I'm into, I mean, like in a more general manner of speaking, kind of like more blues, jazz, and funk. And then the last like year or so, I've been really into this style of jazz called gypsy jazz, which I really enjoy. Just really high quality musicianship. There's not a lot of stuff that I don't like, just don't flat out like, but those are kind of the things that, as I've gotten older, I've kind of gravitated more towards a smaller section of stuff now, because I just know what I really, really like. Oh, God. Got him. Still haven't... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, they still haven't fixed the bipods not leveling out. Be very sneaky. Actually, this particular weapon right here with these attachments, actually like quite a bit. Excuse me. Come on, stick your head out. Blew it. Got him. Ah! What? Woo! Better watch it, kid. Friendo. Oh, we're cooking now. We are cooking. Oh shit, I saw him. Yeah, look up some, I mean, it's not going to be for everybody. It's kind of an older style of music that is, I wouldn't even say being repopularized, because it's not really popular at all, but there's you know, younger, newer people doing it now. It's a delight to listen to. The closest thing I can compare it to would be like a more jazzy version of like kind of high energy bluegrass, which bluegrass I can dig a little bit, but I prefer blues, and then I prefer the gypsy stuff to bluegrass quite a bit, but it's similar tempo, I would say, to bluegrass, like higher tempo bluegrass. Django Reinhardt is sort of the father of the style, and he was a French fella in the early 1900s. Ooh. Just need a knife kill. Got him! Let's go! I just need a knife kill. He walked right into my face. That's perfect. Hot damn. So hilarious. Asked for it, got it.
All right, grab your stuff.
There's an old group
Contact,
called Culture
northwest!
Shock, and I
Move
think they're the
out!
Gypsy. So Culture Shock. I definitely know the name. I can't like think of what they sound like off the top of my head, but I've definitely heard of the name for sure. I'm gonna be able to lean here. There we go.
شفتك يا معرس.
Oh! It's like, gypsy punk kind. I'll have to look. I'll definitely gonna look that up after this is over, because now I'm really wanting to remember. I outsmarted you. Ah, damn it, poked my little head out a little too far. A little too much peeky, not enough sneaky. There we go. Thanks for coming back from me, though. We appreciate it. Ah! Back over here. God, we've got him. Jesus. Ooh, zapped you. Zapped you too. Oh! I saw something right there. Oh, down. Oh! I wasn't sure if he was still there, but he was. It was glorious. Oh, God, I blew his leg off. Well, I should have, but... Oh, man, I wanted to get hit by that bastard so much. Wanted to give him a little hip fire action. God damn it. Come on! There we go. Whew. Trying to lean under that thing. Oh, that's my own guy. All right. Jesus Christ. Shot my own guy and then got knifed. That guy doesn't need to be using a knife, which is interesting. Oh, I think if you knife somebody, they go back to the start, because I'm back at... Sorry. Right? I'm back at gun 1 again. Holy shit, I didn't even know that. That is interesting. Did not know that. Boy, that was a bit of a downer. Oh, now I know not to get knifed. Not that I, you know, you're looking for it. Get knifed anyways, but oof.
Loading! Loading!
That's a pretty cool little twist on it, on this actually. You get out of here. That guy is just, that's all he's doing, he's just running around trying to knife people. Son of a bitch.
I am loading!
Dirty bastard. I hope I didn't bore or offend you anyway. Seems to me like, oh, not at all, brother. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you. Hope you'll come on back anytime. Appreciate the company. If we're over here, we gotta be. And lastly, like the damn stream. Appreciate you, Karem. Ooh, that was dirty. Going back from 0. No! Ah. And I was pretty far down the line on this too. I'm not gonna. Got me. Oh, just not even looking at it. Thank you for the avenge. Careful. Oof. Ah! Oof. Smoked. Smoked. We got it. Oh.
Loading! Loading!
We hadn't have got reset. I think we could have taken that. It's still fucking rocked. Rocked it. Switch up. Switch out the modes. I'm gonna go for probably another half hour here. About 10. First, I'm just going to try this one more time. Europe now is everybody's in bed. Let's see if we can find a diffusal. I don't feel terribly confident, but we'll try. If not, do a little dummy, be a little push, finish off the evening. Feeling. He's all right. He's all right. I don't know where my fucking phone is at. Let's do. Where's the one? This guy. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Enemies captured me!
Oh boy.
Okay, we're at sea!
Shooting me!
Sea is clear!
Who's taking me?
Okay. Maybe I'd heard it, but.
We secured the A!
eventually. Forgot about that. So I don't have to strip it. Ah, my dick. Greasy Nagant.
Fuck! Enemy at me!
Let's see if we can change that.
We lost B!
Oh, I must have shot between his damn legs. I must have.
MOC! C is clear! We're clear!
Scared me. I can't believe that guy blew that. There was somebody over there. Where is he? Is he? Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, dirty. Dude! Oh, thank God.
Change your magazine! Fuck it!
Like I saved my ass, 'cause I was not sure where the hell that was coming from. Oh, two of them. God, I hate it when they spawn right here.
Taking B!
But I saw that guy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, man, he shot me through the window, too, on the way out.
Reloading!
That's unfortunate. Oh,
Okay, alright, we have been.
not a guy. No, not a guy. All right, Ricky.
Man down!
That's about enough of that, Rick. That about enough of your shit. Old Ricky Ticky.
Okay, we're capturing C. Contact south.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Enemy at C. Alright, we got A. We lost B.
Oh, God. I can't believe I almost screwed that up.
Enemy on A.
That was real close.
I'm reloading!
Oh, sweet jump. Ooh, baby. Ah! I knew I was about to run into somebody. I got that sucker up there, though. Get this, some old bitch. Picked the wrong spot, my friend.
I'm on C!
We're losing A. C is clear. Damn it. They took the A.
Ah,
Securing A.
where? Back up here again?
Black, they're on C!
No! Okay, okay. Wow.
Securing A.
So we do it. 22 and 10. So it says I got 7 objectives captured, not 6. Once you get it right, game. You shorten me. I'm gonna do one more round, then we're gonna get out of here for the night. I do an early stream tomorrow. Jump into X Defiant for a bit tomorrow. I haven't played it in kind of like a week or so. Just see how it feels, you know? We'll have some more Squad 44 and Hell Let Loose videos coming. Like we did one today. I've been playing regular Squad quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but been getting back into that. lately too, so I'm looking forward to diving back. And a lot of these games, you know, you play for a while, you take a little break, come back, and it helps keep it fresh. Let's see. What shall we use for the last round? Something automatic. Maybe the QBZ. I haven't used that. I remember really enjoying that gun. Is it in there? No, not the QB. Is it the QB? It's the other QB. Z. Where the hell? What's that? Is it in this? The 03. There she is. There she is.
Are you guys ready? يلا تحركوا.
يا إخوة brothers, they need us. Let's go. We're taking Alpha now.
We've just taken Alpha.
It's done! Is anyone hurt?
Oh fuck, we lost Charlie.
That guy. Damn. Dirty rat. Okay, hold on. Just hang on a minute here.
I'm a tower, guys.
Denzel Washington, 007. Hey. Every day you play with Denzel Washington as 007.
Taking Bravo.
That seems highly unlikely. Oh man, that was. Boy.
We just cleared Bravo. It's ours.
Let's go ahead and try not to die right away.
Alright, taking Charlie. Enemy at Bravo. Oh, that Charlie taken. Mahlaku.
Objective clear. I'm up.
Bravo is lost.
We have enemy at Charlie.
Oh, I blew it. I'm supposed to bounce off that wall.
Okay, we're taking Charlie now.
Great. Can't see shit.
Oh, that Charlie taken. Mahlaku. We're losing.
Just whatever it was.
Charlie's down. We lost it.
Charlie now. Reloading.
Jesus.
Hostiles on Alpha.
Ah. Hey, I'm getting low on ammo.
Damn it, They captured Bravo.
This area is clear.
Chris Hansen, what are you doing here? Ow. Balls.
Hey, I was Alpha. Charlie's down. We lost it.
We've just taken Alpha!
Objective clear. I must speak up. We okay?
I'm
No
okay,
problems,
guys.
Habibi.
Yes, no problems, Habibi.
We are capturing Charlie!
Just gotta swarm him.
Wait! Ha! Charlie is ours now! Nice job!
I've been hit.
God, somebody got his ass.
Enemy at Alpha. Enemy at Alpha.
Watch out there, ding dong.
Look out. Molotov.
I'm with you! I'm with you!
What the hell are you doing on something?
Tastes like burning.
Hey, I'm loading up. I have to reload.
Ah! No! No! Oh. Ah, shitballs. Well, he couldn't have been more just out in the open there.
Friendly down.
Oh,
Friendly down.
really? Guys, he's just on the window ledge. Oh God, come on. This guy's still up here. Come on. Got me.
Alpha secure. Enemy just took Bravo.
Ah. All hidden up there, huh?
They're taking Charlie! They took Charlie! Alpha secured!
Capturing Bravo now.
spawn me here.
Mark, they took Alpha. Capturing Bravo now. Great. Okay, we got Bravo. Securing Alpha. They're capturing Bravo.
Ooh, if he's dead.
Friendly is ours now.
He's dead now.
Okay, I'm on Alpha.
Enemy taking Bravo!
Excuse me?
We've taken Alpha.
Ah, you're in the window again, you turd burglar.
Losing Charlie.
Turd Burglington.
Hey, I'm gonna load up!
The hell was that? Oh, okay. Round victory. Appreciate you guys stopping in with me, hanging out today. I'm the older than average gamer. We do this usually at least a couple times a week, sometimes 3. Probably going to be back tomorrow for an earlier afternoon stream, playing a little X Defiant. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Hope we see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be good.